According to a survey, Indians with access to mobile phone and internet spend more than 200 minutes on the internet daily. That's roughly equivalent to more than 50 days in a year. And that's not all. Another report shows that 51% of people glance at their phones every 10 minutes without even being prompted. That's our attention span right there. 10 minutes. Today, we suffer from nomophobia, a phobia of losing or being without one's phone. We need our phones from the moment we wake up. The private moments which we earlier utilized in introspecting, observing, thinking have been replaced by our mobile phones through which we are constantly exposed to the world. And this is a behavioral change on a mass level. Human mind has the quality of what neurobiologists call neuroplasticity, which means that it constantly rewires itself throughout an individual's lifetime. When given certain commands consistently, the mind makes it the by default command. Consider driving home. You have done it so many times that you don't need to navigate consciously anymore. In this context, in what ways is our mind rewiring if we are giving it consistent commands every 10 minutes to get online? What are we training it for? Are we headed in a direction leading to the expansion of our minds, or are we headed the other way? In short, how is the internet affecting the way we think and act? The internet is a very busy place. Every second it gets a traffic of more than 55,000 GB. There is so much online for everyone. Link after link, video after video. We are all hungrily devouring anything and everything that the net throws at us. And we are only left wanting for more. In his book, A History of Communication, Marshall Poe writes, "You don't so much look things up on the internet as just look at things. Every link acts as distraction that promote cursory reading, hurried and distracted thinking, and superficial learning. This kind of piggish consumption of data has a serious psychological consequence. Our brain stores the immediate information, thoughts, sensations as short-term memories, which is responsible for transfer of information to the long-term memory that analyzes and converts the information into knowledge and opinions. And this knowledge becomes the basis for the decisions that we make. What happens to this knowledge formation process when the brain is constantly subjected to a continuous flood of information while using internet? The information flowing into our working memory at any given moment is called cognitive load. When the cognitive load exceeds our mind's ability to store and process the information, we are unable to retain the information or to draw connections with the information already stored in our long-term memory. Experiments indicate that as we reach the limits of our working memory, it becomes harder to distinguish relevant information from irrelevant information, signal from noise. We become mindless consumers of data. And perhaps it is for this reason that we enter into a state of mental stupor where we keep scrolling through our feed, unable to think, unable to focus, and unable to stop. We are only able to react to the simplest audiovisual cues that hardly require us to think. And our minds undergo this atrocious act of masochism every 10 minutes. And what's worse is the fact that this self-harm is pleasant. The consequences, therefore, are reducing attention span, tendency to get bored easily, and reducing analytical abilities. Using the internet carelessly can make and has made our minds softer. Which leads us to an important question. With our guards down, what kind of content trespasses the boundaries of our rationality, and how do our perceptions regarding our own political, religious, sexual, and personal identity get shaped? And what can we do about it? That shall be the subject for part 2 of this video essay. If you think that this video deserves your friends and family's attention, do spread the word. And do leave your thoughts and critiques in the comment section below. And remember, we are the usual thinkers.